Hey guys, it's Will from Reptilian Death Race here, and today I want to be doing a comparison between ball pythons and blood pythons. Just a comparison on attitude and everything else. First off, let's go with their attitude. This is my female spot nose. She's still a juvenile. She is a little bit older than my blood here, but you can see they're about the same size, so you can tell the bloods and stuff grow quite a bit bigger and faster, obviously. But first off, for the attitude, you can see the ball python, they're little, well, for now, she is a little bit more active. I've never had a problem with her. She's always been really nice. And she's got some good colorings and stuff, but as you can see, they're a little bit more head shy. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go and grab their heads all the time and stuff. I'm just showing a point. And as you can see over here, everyone always knows the nasty reputation of blood pythons, but ever since I've had this girl, she's never been bad to me. She's never tried to strike at me. She's always been a pretty good eater, but she doesn't even strike or prey. She's just on frozen thawed, so that's about the best thing with her. If we'll do like a side-by-side comparison, you can see the blood's just about as big as my ball right here. And as you can see with the blood, she's a lot more head to tame. I can just touch her. She's just an all-around good snake. So, as long as you handle them and everything else, they'll be a comparable attitude snake. Yeah, this blood's probably going to have a little bit more of an attitude down the road, but as long as you treat them right, handle them every day, they should turn out to be about the same temperament. We'll put her back in there. And as for a ball python, what I like to keep them, or what I keep them in for like humidity purposes and everything, like this is a cage I'd keep the ball pythons in. I've got just a paper towel. I usually have a hide in there and a water dish. Usually this is a small one, but I usually have a bigger one in there for them. And usually just the paper towel and the hide's good enough for them, but for my bloods, I like to put this type of stuff over the paper towel. It just keeps in the humidity real good, since they do like a little bit more humidity. And a little bit lower temperature, but I can usually take care of the temperature by the rack. Just set the bloods lower on the rack so it's not as hot. And as for these, I just put them wherever on the rack. It really doesn't matter. I always just make sure there's a little bit of condensation on it. My rack system's worked out pretty good. As you can see here, this is one of the first ones I built, so it's not as nice. It's a little bit hectic right now because my other racks haven't been set up with heat tape yet, so most all my snakes are kind of crammed on this one. But that's that. And let me get this out of here real quick. But yeah, as you can see, this is pretty much just a temperament deal. Like, they're both about the same as long as you handle them. You can't handle the blood as much as the ball. They get a little bit more testy. They don't like to be held. You can see she's getting a little tired of being messed with right now, but as for the ball, she could care less what goes on with her. I can hold her all day and nothing matters. Alright guys, well thanks for checking in with Reptilian Death Race, and that'll be all for today.